What if I told you? In 2016, Cristiano Ronaldo won more trophies than he suffered losses? What if I told you? He didn't just dominate the club stage, he rewrote international football history? Because in 2016, Ronaldo was unreal. He lifted 4 major trophies, scored 55 goals, and lost just 3 times all year. But here's the thing, it wasn't just about numbers. He did something deeper, something that forever changed the way the world saw him. He ended Portugal's long, painful wait for a major trophy. And along the way, he produced moments that felt scripted by Hollywood. Warning, but don't go anywhere, because over the next 6 minutes you'll discover the psychological trigger Ronaldo used to turn pressure into pure fire. The secret mindset shift almost no one knows about, the one that made him unstoppable. And the tiny tweak in his play style, that 10x'd his impact in just 90 minutes. But first, why did 2016 Ronaldo feel different from every version before him? Let's rewind to January, and I'll show you. January 2016, Real Madrid was behind in the title race, and the pressure was mounting fast. But then Ronaldo flipped a switch. In his first game of the year, he dropped 2 goals in a 5-0 demolition of Sporting Gijón. That wasn't just dominance. It was a message, I'm not done yet. And just 1 week later, he delivered a hat-trick against Espanyol, the first with a thundering header, then a long-range missile to seal it. But here's where things get wild. Even when the goals didn't come easy, Ronaldo's influence didn't fade. In February, after a quiet outing versus Granada, he bounced back with a masterclass against Athletic Bilbao, scoring twice and assisting with clinical precision. And yet, even with his brilliance, Real Madrid stumbled. A painful 1-1 draw with Malaga, then a crushing defeat to Atletico Madrid. Ronaldo was marked, shadowed, smothered. But he didn't crack. Here's what most people missed. During this stretch, Ronaldo started using a psychological weapon, the simple trigger, one that reprogrammed how he responded to pressure. What was it? We'll get there soon. But first, let me show you the game where Ronaldo didn't just win, he exploded. It happened in March, and it changed everything. March 2016. Real Madrid needed a miracle to stay in the La Liga race. Ronaldo delivered a supernova. Against Celta Vigo, he didn't just score, he dropped 4 goals. Yeah, 4. 2 from distance, 2 inside the box. A complete clinic in finishing. Commentators were stunned. Fans couldn't believe it. But here's the twist. That wasn't just talent. It was technique. A very specific shift in his positioning. Almost no one noticed it, but it allowed him to find space where none existed. Even defenders didn't know what hit them. And that's what changed his season. From there, Ronaldo went on a tear. He scored against Sevilla. He struck for Portugal against Belgium. And in the Champions League, he dismantled Roma, goal and assist, and carried Madrid into the quarterfinals. But hold on, because we're not even close to peak Ronaldo yet. The real storm was coming. And with it, a technique so effective coaches still debate if it should be legal. But first, let me take you to April, to Camp Nou, where Ronaldo did the unthinkable. With 10 men and everything on the line. April 2nd, Camp Nou, El Clásico. The stakes? Everything. La Liga hopes were slipping away. Madrid was down to 10 men after Sergio Ramos saw red. The score was locked at 1-1. Time was running out. And then, it happened. Gareth Bale floated in a cross. Ronaldo, calm, collected, clinical, controlled it under pressure. 1 touch, boom. He buries it in the 85th minute. 2-1. Real Madrid wins. The silence in Camp Nou? Deafening. That goal reignited Madrid's title fight. But Ronaldo wasn't done. Just 3 days later, against Eibar, he scored, assisted, dominated. But what came next? It was legendary. Down 2-0 to Wolfsburg in the Champions League. Madrid's dream was crumbling, until Ronaldo stepped in. He scored 1, then 2, and then a flawless free kick to complete the hat-trick, single-handedly overturning a 2-goal deficit. Let that sink in. That night, he didn't just save Madrid's season, he saved their legacy. And how? With a tiny, almost invisible tweak to his run-up. It gave him just enough edge on set pieces. Want to know what it was? We'll get there. But first, let's talk about what happened after that epic night. Because the most painful twist of the season was just around the corner. After the Wolfsburg miracle, Ronaldo was untouchable. He bagged another goal in a 5-1 La Liga rout of Getafe. The injury, a muscle strain, out for weeks. Just like that. Momentum gone. Doubts rising. Could he return in time? Would the magic fade? But Ronaldo doesn't fade. He returned in May, like a man possessed. 2 games. 4 goals. He dragged Real Madrid to the finish line, but fell just 1 point short of Barcelona for the league title. Painful? Yes. But the real crown was still up for grabs. The Champions League final. Real versus Atletico, again. It was war. Ronaldo wasn't at his explosive best, but he fought, pressed, created chaos, and when it came to the shootout, he stepped up. Last kick, game on the line, and he buried it. Cold. Real Madrid were champions of Europe for the 11th time. Ronaldo, a 3-time UCL winner. But hold on, that was just the warm-up. Because now, he turned to something bigger, something personal. Euro 2016. Portugal's history was on the line. And what Ronaldo did next, it made him immortal. But first, let me take you to the moment he silenced an entire nation, with a backheel that changed everything. Euro 2016. Portugal had never won a major trophy. The pressure? Crushing. The expectation? Unbearable. And yet, Ronaldo stood tall. After a rocky group stage, draws against Iceland and Austria, Portugal was on the brink. Then came Hungary. Portugal needed a result. And Ronaldo? He delivered one of the most clutch performances of his life. First, a laser-guided assist to Nani. Then, a backheel goal so audacious, it left defenders frozen. But he wasn't done. With Portugal trailing again, Ronaldo rose, literally, and unleashed a towering header to tie it 3-3. They scraped through. And then they survived. Croatia, Poland, Wales. Semi-final versus Wales? Ronaldo exploded. He opened the scoring with a rocket header. And just 3 minutes later set up Nani for the kill shot. Portugal were in the final. 1 win away from history. Then heartbreak. Early in the final versus France. Dimitri Payet's foul left Ronaldo clutching his knee. Injured. In tears. Off the pitch. It should have ended there. But no. On the sidelines. He became something else. The leader. The fire. The soul. Ronaldo limping, coaching, screaming his team forward. And then, in extra time, Eder scores. Portugal, champions. History made. Tears again. But this time, of pure joy. But wait, before you go, there's still one last act in this unforgettable year. And it happened on the other side of the world. December 2016. While most were winding down, Ronaldo was just heating up. The FIFA Club World Cup. Japan. First, against Club America. Goal. Ice-cold finish. Real Madrid into the final. Then came Kashima Antlers. And the stage was set for one last masterpiece. Madrid was trailing 2-1. Fans tense. Critics circling. But Ronaldo? Unshaken. He equalized from the spot, pure composure. Then in extra time. Boom. A left-footed volley that tore the net. Moments later, another finish. Hat-trick. Trophy. Glory. That win gave Madrid their 4th title of the year. For Ronaldo, it sealed something far bigger. The numbers? 55 goals. 17 assists. 57 games. 4 trophies. Just 3 losses all year. He won the Ballon d'Or, FIFA Best Men's Player, UEFA Player of the Year, and was crowned Portuguese Player of the Year for his Euro heroics. But beyond the awards, beyond the headlines, 2016 proved something deeper. When pressure peaked, when everything was on the line, Ronaldo didn't just survive, he ascended. This wasn't just his year, it was the year he became inevitable. If that blew your mind, wait till you see what he did between 2007 and 2008. Click here and witness the birth of a legend. Until next time, greatness doesn't pause and neither should you.